Hey everybody, we just came back from the estate sale and we picked up a number of things. The estate sale was in Northeast Portland and one of our favorite neighborhoods, and
we were like less than 10 in line.
Yeah, we got there really early enough to get a really good place in line. We've been looking for a lot of small furniture because we're expanding our booth
At Eris Marketplace in Vancouver, Washington.
And so we knew that we wanted to have a lot of little nightstands,
side tables, things like that.
Yeah, plant stands. And so we saw in the photos that this estate sale had a number of pieces. So we went to take a look. We spent under $200 and we came back with one truckload of furniture, and we have to go back for the second. So it was there were some great pieces of furniture.
We did get some personal things as well, but mostly.
No, it was pretty. There's like maybe two things.
There's things that I want to keep.
Okay. All right, we'll take you around the truck to see. We got a table. There's a dresser in there. There's a wood bookshelf. Oh, we almost lost a shelf in the drive. Uh-oh.
I did hear that.
Drawer. There's a plant stand. There's an older clothing rack. That would be great. Anyway, there's some of the things. I gotta help get it out. Oh, there's a tie. We found this table. There's a cross. There's some of the things we found. Some Milagro cross. It's really pretty. It's a little glass donkey.
It's so cute. Burro.
Yeah, look at these beautiful cups, silver rim,
And a picture.
and a picture that goes with them for $4. Pretty amazing. Brass cross. We found these.
Baby Jesus.
These are Italian, which is really neat. I think if I go back and find oh Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
Ow! Way long, you know. Hi everybody, we are back from our estate sale. It's been a few days from the past weekend where we went to the estate sale. It was actually a really lovely home in a lovely part of town. And we ended up getting quite a few things, but not a lot of small things. So we have a few small things to share with you, but we actually ended up getting quite a few pieces of furniture, from tiny ones to really big ones. We are moving our booth space to a bigger space inside of the same mall. So we are wanting to sell. Well, we just need more furniture in the space. So when you have a bigger space, things to put down, things to sell. So at this sale, we actually ended up scoring quite a number of pieces, which we'll show some of them here, but we'll wait till the booth reveal so that you can see all the ones that we'll have for sale. What do you want to start with?
We can start with the small furniture.
Okay, well, actually, let's start with the small furniture. Okay. I think we ended up getting like 9 pieces of furniture.
Yeah, I believe so.
We've got dressers, we've got small tables, we got tiny tables. This is a cute little plant table that we'll be selling, but this one's adorable, kind of really pretty. It's great for a plant stand or a side lamp or something like that. So that's one piece that we got that we'll have for sale. This one's actually really heavy.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's marble. And it's a pedestal table. It's really pretty. It's got the white marble with the gray. And so that was a really pretty find. I love it, and I like to keep all things marble, but we can't keep everything, I'm realizing. So that one will also
We
be...
may have some space for it.
I know. I think one, two... We probably have like 50 marble pieces in this house, all scattered around, and I want this one too, but I'm determined to find a home for it as well. So those are just two of the small pieces, and then wait till the end of the video. You'll see the huge piece that we ended up bringing home and hauling ourselves, which is what we end up doing all the time. We are not afraid to haul. That's why we work out so hard during the week, so that we can pick up large pieces of furniture.
Yeah, seriously.
All right, let's go into the smalls that we got in the sale. It was actually a religious home. They were a Catholic family, so there was actually quite a number of crosses and religious pieces. We didn't get that. We didn't get tons. We got a few, but they had some really pretty ones that I thought we'd pick up. And we do tend to, this tin, probably Mexican folk art, hammered tin, really pretty with the heart. It's two-toned. It's kind of a brass and a silver tin look. And in our booth, we actually sell a lot of, well, actually in our Etsy shop, we also sell a lot of religious crosses. So we try to find ones that are, you know, not typical and really interesting. This is also an iron cross. It's on a stand. It's really pretty. It's heavy. It's weighty. It could be like a paperweight. It could sit, you know, in a display. It's ornate. It's got a lot of detail. So that is also really pretty. Here's another interesting one. This one is wood carved, or hand carved wood, it looks like. And it has the milagros that you usually find in Mexico churches, or, you know, when someone was granted you know, prayer answered, they usually will take these small medals as a gift and place them somewhere in the church as an offering. And so this one has a number of little milagros and some angels. It's actually really pretty.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
It's really nice. So I think as spring is coming up and then Easter holiday, people do tend to look for more crosses and religious pieces. So it'll be in our booth or Etsy. We're not 100% sure. I love these.
Yeah.
Dorothy Thorpe, I believe that's the name. Glassware. They're cocktail glasses. This is a full set. And a pitcher. So you could make some tea, or you could do cocktails in here and serve a
fresh squeezed orange juice.
Yes, and it's just really pretty. I've never cleaned the rims of these. We do have some that are in nice condition, and we've sold some that are nice and kind of the really silvery, less tarnished. So I don't know if I will clean these, but I just think it's like them. Yeah, it's actually a really lovely patina tarnish on here, and it's a beautiful set. So we will try and find a home for that. I'm sure someone will love that, especially as like outdoor months where we can be more outdoors. Our months are upon us. What else did we find?
I love that.
All right, this is such a really ornate, dainty gold frame mirror. I believe it used to sit as a hand mirror, or like it had
like a vanity.
A vanity. It had a bottom piece, but it actually can be hung on the wall now, and it's just so pretty because it's just all the scrolling on it and the coloring. So I think it's pretty, you know, I would say 1960s just based on kind of the feel and look of it. And yeah, I'm sure someone will love it. I love it. Yeah, we both love it actually. We also found a set of knobs at the estate sale. These are kind of the French feel to them. There's 6 of them. They're a really pretty turquoise bluish color. We mostly pick up green. So as much as I love this style knob, since there's 6 of them, we will, you know, put them in a baggie in our booth and someone can buy them. I've seen them at like places like Anthropologie or maybe even World Market or something like that. I think they're made in India mainly, these type of knobs. They're really pretty. So we will pass those on to someone else. I guess a couple last things that we found. Again, not tons of littles. All right, so I was upstairs in one of the rooms and I found these sets of photographs, black and white photographs. And I was looking through them, and we are huge fans of France and huge fans of Paris. It's our favorite place to go. And when I was looking at these, I realized these are all from Paris. They're black and whites from Paris. Really beautifully done. There's Notre Dame. There's
Seine.
the Seine. There's a couple of the Seines.
There's
I think,
Alpha Tower somewhere in there.
yeah, the train station, which I'm blanking on the name.
Metro.
And so this one is a really big one. It's really nicely done, and it's the stairs up to the Sacré-Cœur in Lomar. And so it's in dusk. They've got fog. It's just, they're lovely. They're really well done. And I was looking up the name that's written on the back. They all have the same name, François de Le Descorn. And I looked him up, and I can't pronounce French, unfortunately, but he is a photographer who actually has been recognized nationally for his work, done a number of, he's Indian, taken photographs around India and Greece. He's got studies of animals in Africa, and this period, I believe, he was with a photography studio in France in the late 1970s, early 1980s, and that really kind of tracks with the look of these photos just based on the timing and the clothing that some of the folks are wearing. So we got, so we're going to put them in really pretty frames, probably keep a couple of them, but then put some in our booth as well, or sell them on our Etsy shop because they're just vintage black and white photographs of Paris. Like, who doesn't want those?
Yeah.
They're just so lovely. One last piece. I want to show you the last piece.
Mm-hmm.
It's a brass pineapple. It was lonely. It didn't have a pair with it, but
it's fun.
It's still really fun. I think it would be great in a hall or in a picture wall as an accent piece. It actually weighs a lot. It's and actually pineapples and palm trees and that sort of, there is definitely a market for those. People do love that type of decor. So last piece that we have is a desk scrolling calendar. I looked it up, 1950s most likely, has a wood base, really pretty heavy brass scrolly top. It's the date for today. I need to clean it and see if I can clean it up a little bit. The brass is a little tarnished and the wood could use a little, maybe wood oil. But I love it. I think it would be great to sit on someone's desk right now. Very mid-century modern. Yeah. All right. So the last thing you'll see on the video is we bought a sideboard or an antique buffet. And you'll see the images of it. But we were thinking that, well, I don't know what we were thinking actually. We kind of were looking for something for this particular space in our house because we don't have storage. It's kind of a bridgeway between the kitchen and the family room, and we have a table in there. So this sideboard just fits so
lovely.
Yeah. What we did find out is that it's walnut. It's from the 1880s. And it's very ornate and it's beautiful. So it was, do you want to tell people how much it was?
Oof. It was $110.
It was $110. I think you'll see that actually in the video.
Yeah.
Cause, and I was so surprised. I was like, how is this beautiful antique $110? But I think what we've been noticing is that because these pieces are so large and they're so heavy because they're made out of really, solid wood, nobody wants to move them. And you'd probably need like professional people to move them. We were just in an estate sale, like maybe the day before, 2 days before, and we were up on the 3rd floor and there was the most gorgeous wardrobe.
Oh, yeah.
And we tried to pick it up and we were like, how are we going to get this down 3 floors? And it was like $35.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. So all the pieces in this house were really well priced. This one was the most ornate, the biggest, the most beautiful. It was a showstopper, but it was $110 because no one wanted to move this really large piece of furniture. So I just was like, well, let me see. Let me just see. We'll just see if we can carry it. Like if we took out all the drawers, because it has 3 drawers. If we took out the drawers, I pulled it apart. I pulled it away from the wall, and it only was held. The top part, the mirror comes off with the shelving, and it only was held by 2 screws. And Cici and I unscrewed it. We found a screwdriver. Like people are walking all the way around us. We're like moving this piece of furniture in the dining room while there's actively walking around. And we unscrewed it. We took the top off, and the minute we took the top off and put it down, and then we both said, okay, let's see if we can pick up this big wood board, the solid base. It was actually really light, which was kind of funny. Well, it was light for us.
Yeah, I don't know how heavy it is for the average,
but it was definitely light for us. Or it wasn't light. It was manageable.
We were able to pick it up.
And so we picked it up, and we said, okay, we're buying it. And so we paid our $110, and then we came the next morning at 9 a.m. before the estate sale opened, and we picked it up, 2 pieces plus drawers, and then we brought it into the house. And it is so beautiful. It fits so perfectly. We cleaned it, we wood oiled it, and then we decorated, and now you can see it here. How this piece that is probably from the late 1800s has found its new home, and we're so excited to have it. As I think I mentioned before, I actually ended up knowing the family, and we find so much joy in it, and it was a lovely piece in their home, and now it's in our home, so we're really glad to have it and have saved it. So thank you so much for watching.
Yes. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, and follow us on Instagram
At Noche Dia Vintage.
Yep, Noche Dia Vintage, and in person, Eris Marketplace.
Aird's Vintage Marketplace in Vancouver, Washington. Yeah. In 2 weeks' time, we're moving from a smaller booth space to a larger one. So there'll be so much more that we can fill. So I'm sure there'll be more thrifting videos, more estate sales.